This is MSCHF and Taiga's new shoe,
and I'm gonna try running in them.
but before we do that, they say you have to walk before you run. So what we're gonna do is try these on. We're gonna walk a little bit, and then we're gonna get into a run and see what actually happens and see if I can feel my feet after we do it. But while we start to check these out, I can tell you that these shoes are in the middle of a lawsuit right now. Obviously, you guys can see the resemblance between this shoe and the Vans Old School. That's kind of where the inspiration came from MSCHF. And even though MSCHF claims that these are art, Vans doesn't want to hear it. And in this video, we're gonna see just how well this piece of art holds up against some durability tests. And just know that I'm doing this for you guys. I posted these on the internet and you guys wanted to see what happens when you wear them, what happens when you run with them. We're gonna test that right here. And one big question that came up a lot was, what does the insole on this shoe look like? We can take a look at the shoe as a whole. It honestly just resembles the Vans Old School so much. And the big thing here being that wavy outsole. You guys can check out the sticker that comes on the bottom. We will take this off shortly here, but take a look. It says warning, extremely wavy. It does have some reading material there saying that MSCHF isn't liable for whatever happens to you once you take off this sticker. But you can see, thinking about the insole here, we'll check it out and see that it's actually just flat. You know, there's no surprises there. So you're really just gonna feel what the outsole feels. The rest of the packaging here though, you can check out the box. It does say MSCHF and Taiga. And Taiga had a pretty cool experience doing his kind of unveiling party. He had like a blow up version of the shoe and was wearing a special one-of-one pink edition of this sneaker. So he was able to wear them. I've seen other people wear them too. I'm sure it's okay, but we're gonna see what happens when you get a little more athletic and get into a run. Now, I also thought the pink version of that shoe could release, but with that lawsuit, that pink one might not actually happen. But anyways, here, let's get them laced up and see how they feel. And here we are outside now. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take off the sticker because it says to peel this off before you wear them. Here we go, stickers off. And actually, we gotta get the second sticker off too. Get this one. So here we go, getting these things nice and loosened up. So now let's see what happens. Let's put our foot in the shoe. Oh my God, yo, these feel weird. These feel weird. Here we go. All right, locked and loaded on the first one. Now we got the second one ready. Let's see how we do. And there we go. Second shoe on. Now we got them laced up. Got our first official steps in the wavy babies. My feet feel weird. We're going slow here. It literally feels like my toes are separated from the rest of my feet. All right, so after walking and just trying them on, I've probably had these on for like 10, 15 minutes so far. My feet definitely hurt a little bit. It feels like my toes are just so separated from the rest of my foot. So overall, we're doing a foot check. How do my feet feel right now? In pain level, we're probably talking like maybe a 1 or 2 out of 10. It's really not that bad. But now we needed to put them to the full test. Here's some of the first actual steps trying to casually walk in these things. They're pretty heavy. In terms of style though and how they look, I kind of like them because they're so different, but you can really just feel the gaps that exist between the pressure points on your feet. And most prominent are the ones between the ball of your foot and your toes. There's just so much space in between there that it really kind of hurts the front of your toe. So now that we've walked, we said we need to walk before we run. We're gonna run. This is for you guys. Hit that subscribe button. No shoe is safe. We need to find out what it's like. My feet, I don't know, maybe up to like a 3 or 4 on that 10 scale. They're hurting a little bit, I won't lie. And now on to the final test. I had to get ready and in position to try and run as fast as possible, even with these shoes constraining every part of my foot. And we were off. I quickly learned that you can't just run at your full potential in these. Surprisingly though, the shoes feel sturdy and they feel like they're made with some pretty good quality. Like the sneakers don't feel cheap in any way, and your foot actually feels pretty locked in. But I also wasn't even getting tripped up on how bulky they were, and really any way. The shoes are just heavy and really take some getting used to. But now we're in with the final results. That was exhausting. My toes definitely hurt. These are not meant for running. I need a water. Got to make sure I didn't sprain my ankle.